Every time your heart is broken, a doorway crack open for a new beginning and new possibilities. Welcome to Sex Talk with Dr. Tolu. So tonight I'll be talking about the practical steps to get over a broken heart. So on this episode of Sex Talk with Dr. Tolu, I'll be talking about the practical steps to get over a broken relationship. Like I said on the last episode, it's very easy to move on if sex is not involved in your relationship, or if you are not having a lot of commitment emotionally. But when you are connected emotionally, when you are committed sexually, moving on could be very daunting. So on this episode, you are struggling with moving on. I want to just give you a few practical steps you could take. These are tips you can actually might not be able to think about on your own, but the fixer could help you to run through it. Okay? Now the first thing you need to do is to wake up in the morning and look at yourself in the mirror and psych yourself. Now, look at yourself in the mirror, have a big smile, and psych yourself. You see, there is a way doing this could help you to gear up or kickstart your low engine. Now, what this does to you is to make you feel good about yourself. It is okay to have all the, bad energy, to be feeling bad, because of what you are going through. But of course, looking at yourself in the mirror and look at yourself and be like, Tolu, look at you. You are so beautiful, intelligent, sexy. You are beautifully made. You are a brilliant lady. Go out and take the word. Just look at yourself. Now, for so many of us, we might feel like, oh, Dr. Tolu, you don't understand. What I'm going through will not make me to do all of this. If you don't do many of these things, it's possible that, now, there's something we do in this part of the world, like we repress emotions and then we move on with our life. Unfortunately, unresolved emotion will never ever go away. They will keep haunting you for the rest of your life. So it is better to resolve those emotions. Do not repress them and think everything will be fine. And one of the easiest way to resolve this emotion is to take up some rituals. Rituals are like practical steps that you take that make you to understand that there's a shift. Something is actually happening in my life. And one of those things is to look at yourself in the mirror when you wake up, smile, and psych yourself. Another thing you could do is to confide in someone who is very close to you. This might actually be very difficult considering that the fact that human being could be very funny. It is normal. When you are going through pains, it is the right thing to do is to share it with someone you can trust, someone that is going to be very patient with you, not someone that says, hey, okay, what happened? No. Someone that could listen to you, that could actually share in your pain, that could give you a shoulder to lean on. Share your pain. Look for someone like that around you and share your pains with them. Another thing you could do is to have a timetable for yourself. It is okay. It is just normal that when you are going through a heartbreak, you could actually feel lonely. Now, the right thing to do at this time is to make a timetable for yourself. List things you love to do. And then give yourself time. Maybe there are times that you normally think about that person. Probably maybe when you finish from work, probably between 6 and 7. When you are going home, maybe after work, those are the times that you normally chat with that person. For example, you could actually get a novel and use it to replace that moment. So when you are probably in your cab and you are going home, you could even download books, audio books. And then you could start reading. You could rent a movie in Netflix or something. Just occupy yourself. Get a timetable. If it's Saturdays, you can every Saturday I go to the movie. Make sure you have a routine that you could use to replace the time you used to spend with that person or thinking about that person. Another practical step you could take if you are trying to get over a broken relationship is to cook your favorite meal. And if you have friends who would love to come around, call them around. Probably you like to bake, you like to make cookies, you like to make jollof rice. Just take time. Take out time and then cook that thing that you love to do. Invite your friends and tell them to come and eat with you. Have good music, dance and eat. Just a cooking party. Another thing you could do is to meet up with friends. So if you have friends that probably of same sex or even opposite sex, that you could count on, that you could, you could always talk to them. They might not even know what you are going through, but it's a very good time for you to meet up with them, have hang out with your friends, chill out with them, go on a date with your friends, like in groups, and but at that time you're trying to get over a broken relationship, it's a very good time to mix up and hang out with your friends. And then another thing you could do is to avoid places where you could find that person. Now, this might not be a permanent solution, but at that immediate time, when you are trying to get over that person, it is very, very okay. It is better at that time to avoid places where you can easily bump at them, where you can easily see their pictures, where you can easily see things that could remind you of them. At that point in time, for those maybe few weeks, you can reduce that, so it could reduce the tension on you. But you need to be very careful with this particular point, so you don't get carried away and pick up the grief when you see them in future. So the right thing to do is to do this for a very little period of time, then move to a level where you are going to be comfortable seeing them, talking about them, and even if possible sitting with them without feeling hurt. Very important. Another thing you could do, a simple step you could take, is to take up a new hobby. You love to cook, you love to dance, you love to do makeup, you love to make people happy, you could volunteer. Just pick up a new hobby, do something that you think is going to take up a very, very good time. Just divert that energy to something that is going to be productive. Go and learn how to make makeup, how to be a makeup artist. Go and learn how to dance. Go and learn how to make dresses. Go and learn how to volunteer, maybe in a counseling unit. Just do something. Pick up new hobby, something that actually could make you happy. Don't forget, it's still Sex Talk with Dr. Tolu, and I'll be talking about tips to come out, or practical steps you could take to come out of a broken relationship. And of course, my next point says groom yourself. Groom yourself. This is the right time to look good. This is the right time to shed some weight if you have to. And you're not even doing it for for that person. You are doing it for yourself. This is a good time to trim down, to look sexy, to feel good about yourself. Do everything possible that you can to make you feel good about yourself. Groom yourself, learn new things, things, that count for self-improvement. Do them. And of course, finally, you need to talk to a counselor. Come on, you might not be able to do all of these things on your own. Haven't you seen people that are trying to come out of a broken relationship, and because of that, because they were struggling with it, some people check suicide, check people who attempted suicide. Go and check the list. You notice that most of them has a lot to do with a broken heart. And that is why on this show we are trying to do everything possible to help you with practical tips, things that ordinarily you might not get on your normal day-to-day show. You can get on Sex Talk with Dr. Tolu. So please do not think you can do this alone, especially when you don't have people to talk to, or you are finding it difficult to trust people. You can always trust a professional counselor 100%. So talk to one, get one around you, and talk to them. Hope my prescription will help you. Hope these practical steps will help you to get over whatever it is that you might be going through for now. It's not going to be forever. You're going to be fine. Thank you for being a part of my show tonight. My name is still Dr. Tolu, and they call me the Fixer. I'll see you some other time. Good night.